Mm. I'll share with you something that happened yesterday. Okay, my sister, who is actually my cousin. Okay, but I consider her like my sister. She's elder to me, and she shared something yesterday which really like made me sit down and just think. Okay, I was absolutely blown away, and I'll tell you what she shared. She shared with me a photograph of her two daughters. Okay, they're currently studying in the West, uh, and that also both of them managed to get admission in the top college in that country, the top. Okay, in the industry that they both were interested in, both of them, they got the highest marks, they got a full scholarship, and I mean, like when she showed me the photograph, what shocked me is they are so tall. Like I was like, oh bloody hell! Because the last I saw them was, I think, 10, 15 years ago. That time they were like small children, like below my knee, or small babies, and now I'm seeing their photograph after like 10, 15 years, and like I was like, bloody hell, sheesh, man. Whew, what the hell happened here? Like I told my sister, I said, if I would see them, like if you never told me that they are your daughters, if I'd see them, I'll be like, excuse me, like who's this? They're very beautiful, very, very beautiful, very tall, very smart. I mean, both of them are rank holders, like top of the class. Okay. Now, here's the funny thing. Now, why am I sharing this? Both of them don't have Instagram. Both of them don't have Facebook. Both of them don't have any social media presence. Okay. At all. At all. Huh? And it is not something that the mother forced, but a habit which she inculcated, that there will be no social media. Okay. The second is, they both are not addicted to their phones. They only use their phones for calls and messages. Okay, SMS or whatever, iMessage or whatever message they're using. Now, I know you'll be assuming, oh, Loy, so moral of the story is, if you don't have Instagram, if you don't have Facebook, you'll succeed in life. Let me explain to you why I'm so shocked. Now, I was very curious, like, because I have a daughter. So I asked my sister, I said, see, listen, you have more years of experience as a mother and a parent, and I don't have. So I just asked, like, how is it that they don't have social media? How is it they don't have Facebook? And so my sister, what she answered is, Loy, I made a couple of ground rules in the house. Okay. One is, at the dinner table, nobody's going to have a smartphone. Everyone's going to eat food together, just talk. You'll sleep on time. Whether it's a holiday, whether anything, sleep on time, get up on time. No watching television after a certain point of time. Total transparency as to tell the truth. You don't have to lie. And she's saying, because she would see me reading books, she herself started the habit of reading books. Okay, from a young age. And she would spend more time reading books. Friends also, she wouldn't hang around much with friends. Come home, read, extracurricular activities, whatever. And lastly, she told me that, I asked her, like, how did she get the mark? She said, Loy, I never told her what direction to choose. She chose it by herself. And I told her, if you get the best marks, whatever dream you have, I'll help you make it come true. But you need to work hard, and I will do the rest. And she took this to heart, and that's it. She not only studied, she not only got the highest marks in her class, and the mother never put any force, and she got the scholarship, full scholarship, and now she's abroad, and most probably she's going to be headhunted by some company, and she's going to settle down in the West. Now, for people like you and me, this is like a fairy tale ending. It's like, wow, perfect family life and all that. But I'll tell you, I've seen my sister go through ups and downs in life. Okay, and she worked hard, brick by brick, building the future that she is. In fact, she is at the top of her career. Her husband is at the top of his career. Soft spoken. Here's a funny thing. They're not on social media. They're not active on social media. They don't want social media. It just made me think like, oh, man, how I wish my daughter would be like. Now, obviously, I'm not going to force my daughter to study like that. What she wants to be, she'll be. But yeah, deep down, you feel like, man, it'll be so nice if my daughter also, you know. Now, imagine the irony. I never studied. I was a rebel. But I'm hoping that my daughter studies. And yeah, I never followed rules. I'm hoping my daughter follows rules. Uh, the thing is, you can tell the child whatever you want. Do this, A, B, C, D, or whatever. The child will not do what you say, do what you do. For my sister's daughters, I'm 100% sure they watched her. She was their role model. Now, even though, whenever I ask my sister, she's never going to say, I was their role model and I told them. She is, that way she is very humble and she'll never take credit for it. But I can tell you one thing. She is disciplined to the core. Disciplined is an understatement. In our entire family, she was the one who always got the first rank, the highest marks, and nobody used to force her, nobody used to push her. Nobody in my family is even remotely close to what she has accomplished. Very stable, very consistent. So the children saw her and they emulated her. And obviously, I'm very sure, even though she doesn't say, she must have put rules in place, rules that were followed. Why I'm sharing this with you, I'm just giving you food for thought. Just think, in a day and age where today social media is like, man, sometimes when I open these Instagram reel stories or Facebook, because I'm in Thailand, I see these Thai, viral videos, because obviously I'm in Thailand. So you'll see girls putting ultra tight, small, very tiny shorts, ultra tight, top, showing their bodies. And this, seriously, I really wish I could show you those videos. Like, they'll make sure that the contours of their body, even their genitals, the contours are shown. Like, you can literally see it. It's like as if they're wearing skin tight, and they will be dancing and shaking and making them. And you're talking of not women, girls. And not one video, so many videos. You have comments, you have likes, you have people, oh, I love you, oh, this and that. In fact, one of my other clients who was very active on social media those days, Facebook, and she used to put her modeling snaps. She just completely deleted her social media account. Completely. I asked her, whoa, years and years of social media. She's saying, Loy, it's become so disgusting. If you don't sexualize yourself, you don't stand out. There are just men, or sometimes even women, just oogling at you and viewing you as a sexual object. In fact, the thing that surprised me the most was even some of my clients, ultra rich, very, very rich, their children are not on social media. One of them is, the investor with that Chamat Patilia, whatever. He has some business dealing with him. His children, he's saying even that guy, is the people who are involved in Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, their own children are not on social media. They don't allow their children to be, because they know how addictive it is. It has been created by scientists, by social, human behavior scientists. I think if I had to give you a, moral of the story, or a nutshell, or anything worthwhile that you can take away from here is, I was just calculating how many hours a person spends on their smartphone. I can assure you, nothing less than 8. Nothing less than 8. 8 hours a day. These two girls, and they put those 8 hours a day, which, people like you and me would be busy checking social media. They spend those 8 hours a day doing something worthwhile, studying, learning, developing themselves, going to some coach, improving their skills of whatever their dream. They didn't bother to put their photographs. They didn't bother to put their snaps. They didn't bother to pose. They didn't bother reading the comments of unwanted people, checking how many likes, how many friends. They were disconnected from this distracted world, and they focused singularly on their goal. Imagine 8 hours a day. Multiply that into, I told you, 15 years or whatever, or 10 years, say 10 years, 8 hours a day. 8 into 365 into 10. Whew. I would say that is literally what? Maybe 4 years of their lives. 4 years of nothing but focus, education. It really makes you think, huh? I'll tell you that much. It really makes you think. Wow. I'll just like to conclude by saying that, being a father, I think, given that I have a daughter today, I would also want my child to be something like that, successful and secure. Like, imagine, now they are residing abroad. They're going to get a job in a multinational company. Very soon they'll get the citizenship of a Western country. Finish. Career is made. They don't even need to think about, oh, marriage, or I'll settle down, or I need someone. No. Independent. Just imagine, at the age of 20, now they'll start their careers, or 20, 21, or whatever. They'll work. Wow. On one side, you have people addicted to their smartphone and checking messages, WhatsApp university experts, and like, share, subscribe, dancing naked and showing all shit. And on the other side, you have this creme de la creme. Think about what I said. Let it sink in. Reflect on what I said. Let me know your thoughts. This is me signing off. You guys take care.